Hey guys, welcome back to 40 Rounds. I'm Chris Ford, aka Fordy. Thanks for coming back to my channel. And if you're new, hey, how you doing? This channel is for all the ordinary runners out there who are looking for videos about running, whether it's tips or just following my vlogs about my marathon training. This video I thought would be pretty cool to do quickly on winter kit, winter gear, especially after the last weekend when it was snowing and I got caught out big time. So yeah, it's December, it's pretty cold, so let's have a look at the stuff you should be wearing and the shoes you should be wearing if you're venturing out in these conditions. So yeah, let's get stuck in. Hey guys, welcome back to 40 Rounds. I'm Chris Ford, aka Fordy. Thanks for tuning into my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. You can check out more of my videos on my YouTube channel. I've got loads of running stuff on there and my vlogs about my marathon training at the moment. And also don't forget to check out fordyruns.com where there's a lot more running content on there, training plans, stuff like that. I want to do a quick vid on winter running essentials, running kit kind of thing. We just had a really bad, but we had a bad load of snow here in the UK. When I say bad, I mean places in the US you just laugh at us. But it basically, it snowed pretty bad for over here. So I was out in it, and I got caught. Lucky enough, I had the right stuff on, but I think it's good to do a quick vid just to talk about stuff you probably should be thinking about wearing if you're running in these conditions that we have now. Say it's December and it's going to get even worse, probably I guess in January, February before it starts to get better. First thing I would say, which is probably the main tip, is to wear layers. That's the key to winter running kit, is to layer up. You don't want to be out there carking a load of weight around with you that you don't need. So don't wear big heavy stuff. It's just stupid. You're going to put more weight on you. You're going to waste more energy carrying all that around. So get yourself some decent clothes. Be careful with the cheaper stuff that you layer up with, because this sounds gross, but when you're sweating it, if it's not decently made, like an Under Armour, Nike equipment, stuff like that, and what you find is with the cheaper stuff, the smells that you get from your body, they stay in there after a few washes. So just make sure it's worth spending that little bit more. I mean, let's say Sports Direct, you can go in there getting cheap Nike stuff, Under Armour stuff, Adidas stuff, whatever brand you're into, but just make sure that you get decent like say compression layer and different layers. Quickly, first thing is shoes. I spoke about this briefly before, but I'm currently using the Nike Air Pegasus 34s, but these are the Shield version. As you can see, they've got war wounds on from Saturday. These are breathable, they are warmer, and they are water repellent than the normal Pegasus. These are a size 9, I'm a normal size 9. These aren't the wide fit, even though in the Pegasus 34 usually I'm a wide fit. They're a neutral running shoe, they've got great cushioning. The grips are okay. I would say I'll give them like a 7 out of, no, maybe an 8 out of 10 to be fair. They're good, but like on Sunday when it was snowing and slushing horrible, I was sliding about all over the place. To be fair, I think you probably would in all shoes in those conditions because it was pretty minging. But yeah, I don't think the grips are that great. What I tend to do is if it's really, really horrible, I wear these, which is actually a trail running shoe, and these are the Nike Zoom Kiger 3. I mean, they're quite old, but I don't put many miles on these. I only really get these out when it's pretty bad. But as you can see, the grips are just insane. So they're actually a trail running shoe. They've not got much, not stability, but sort of shock absorber in them. They are a Nike Air, and they do have Zoom in them, but I wouldn't wear them if I was doing over like 13, 40 miles, because as I say, you'd start to feel that you've got one. They are light, they're great. I say they've got this like locking tongue in here which keeps the elements out. I sprayed them, waterproofed them up. I'll probably wear these tomorrow because it's awful out there. It's still ice, it's still snow about, so I'll definitely wear them probably tomorrow. I've got my stuff out which I'm going to wear tomorrow night. It's going to be, feels like -6. That's the other thing, it's important. Check the weather, but check the feels like what's it called, AccuWeather. If you go on there, they've got like a feels like. Go on that temperature, dress for that temperature. Don't go on what they say it's going to be like on the BBC website. Go on something like AccuWeather where it says feels like. So tomorrow it says it's going to feel like -6. So I'm going to dress accordingly. Like I say, I'm going to layer up. I'm going to start first things first with a compression. underlayer. This is quite a thick one. This is one of my Nike Pro. As you can see inside, it's got like this heat technology stuff in it, and it's very thick. And I'll wear that and as my sort of base layer. I picked that up again from Sports Direct. And then on top of that, I'll then wear another compression t-shirt, part of the Nike Pro range. And I'll wear this over the top of that again to create a layer, and that will whip sweat away from me but keep me warm at the same time. It's another layer, and they're really light and really thin. If it's not -6, I'll probably wear a thinner base layer, again Nike Compression Pro, just underneath that other t-shirt, but they're a bit thinner and again really light, and they take away the water or the sweat off your body. Tomorrow, because it's going to be so cold, I'm then going to go with part of the Nike Shield range, which I've recommended before. Now these bad boys, look at that. Now that keeps you proper warm. It's a zipped up outfit thing. It's got bits of stuff so the cars can see you. It's got pockets on it, but it's really thick. It's really light considering how thick it is. But it keeps the wind off you, keeps the rain. It's like water repellent, and it's just a great garment. I'll probably just wear that over the top of that. If it is a bit naughty tomorrow and it's raining and windy, I will probably then on top of that wear this, which I've talked about before, which I love this coat. It's got all the reflective stuff on it, which is great for cars. Water repellent or water resistant, whatever you call it. It's super light, folds up to nothing, so it goes in my Lululemon bag real easy. But again, that will just go over the top of me. I mean, that is so light if it's really, really cold. So that's the top half done. Again, that's the most important part, obviously, to keep warm. Thin layers there, nice and light, not gone mental. On top of that, I'll wear my hat. Now this is a cheap Sports Direct one. Obviously it's bright as you can see, but it's catching it here. It's reflective, so nice and thick. On the bottoms, I will wear these when it's super cold like it's going to be, and these are again part of the Nike Shield range. These are Nike Shield running trousers. Again, I don't know if you can see it, but they're so thick and they're like lined. It's like almost like a fleece lining. They're a bit heavier than normal ones, which I don't mind too much when it's cold. Again, they've got reflective elements on them. But these keep you really warm. I mean, these bad boys come out when it's proper cold like it's going to be tomorrow. Usually I'll just wear a normal running trouser. But these are thick and they're just great. And again, because they're the Shield range, they're windproof and they're water repellent. So I'll wear them with a pair of shorts over the top again, just to try and keep some of the moisture off. And it's another layer, which is important, like I say. The gloves I wear, I hate running in thick gloves. So I've got these, I spoke about these before, I've got a couple of pairs of these. These are part of the dry fit range. They've got the, what's it called on there? I picked these up from a Nike factory store. Again, once your hands get warm, these keep your hands warm, but they're not too thick. So I hate running in thick gloves. They're not water resistant, but I was out on Saturday and it was snowing, it was raining, it was horrible. These got wet, but my hands stayed warm, even though these were soaking wet. These are superb. So, but I got these from the Nike factory store, so they're not expensive and they're reflective as well. The last bit of kit that I probably, and it's probably one of the most important, is a snood. I'll put this, obviously goes around your neck, you can tighten it up. I look like a ninja when I went out on Sunday, but I had this thing up like this when I was going out. This is my thick, really thick fleece one. I do have like a Nike thin one. Actually, I think I've got an Adidas one as well. But this one only comes out when it's really cold. But I had this thing up here like this. I was running along and it kept me warm. And it also, more importantly, keeps this area warm and it traps that heating, which is really important. So get yourself a snood. They're only cheap, again, Sports Direct, whatever, online. Just pick one of them up. I think that's it. Socks. I won't change my socks. I'll keep my socks the same. The anti-blister ones, I won't change them for love nor money. Because I just like running them and I don't want to get blisters. I'll change it up a bit on the earphones. If anybody's interested, I'll wear the Beats. If it's not raining, I'll put them over my hat. Again, it keeps my ears a bit warm. I mean, my ears are warm anyway, but they just, over the top, they just keep you a bit warmer. Again, it's all those sort of things that make a difference. These are light and you don't even notice you're wearing them. But yeah, I think that's it, you know, that's really it. I'll wear a belt for my running, but obviously on the way home tomorrow night, I've got my Lululemon bag, which I've spoke about before on my running kit video. Check that out, that's just bits and bobs. But yeah, I think that's it. It's important to stay dry, it's important to stay warm. Layer up, thin layers, not too heavy. Make sure they're nice and light. Spend a few quid on getting a decent base layer in because that's what will keep your core warm. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick the comments below, give me a like, subscribe, check me out on Instagram. I say check out FORDYruns.com for more running related stuff. But yeah, that's it guys, and I hope you have a good winter. I hope it's not too cold, and yeah, keep running.